Hello everybody, this is a follow-up to my red scrap van that I'm doing up. Today we've had 4 or 5 days of wind, so I decided I'd have a quiet day taking panels out. So I took the 2 side panels out, took the floor out, and now I'm looking at the inside the van and she's quite tidy. It was a builder's van, so it is in a bit of a state, but the floor, well, you can see where the welding is going to be doing on the back, and whatever needs doing there will also have a plate underneath to match it. So whatever you see, there's double the work, which for me is no problem. I'll do all the floor inside of the van in about 2 hours. Underneath will be a bit harder because it's jacking up and chaos. There's not a lot of chance of fire at this point on the back of the van. So I say everything flammable has been moved, and that's the holes where the screws were holding the floorboard in. I just put spot welds in them and grind them down, and it'll all be under sealed after, or wax sealed. In the back of the lights, where the builders have loaded it up with rubble and stuff, I found some plumbing fittings, I found a couple of pipe bender fittings, there's a screwdriver, a flexi screwdriver bit, a roll of tape, PTF tape. I found all sorts. An old spring off what looks like off of the trampoline. Still, it's all cleaned out now. It'll be vacuumed out when I finish. It'll all be done. So I spent a few minutes digging it out. As you can see, there's a Del Conning bit and there's a ring. All sorts of rubbish was in there. It was good fun digging it all out. It's good fun. I didn't realise I must have left so much of that on there. Okay, there's the front of the van now. As I said, I've had 4 days working on it already. And the first day I done one plate on one side, another plate on this side, then the back plate on this side, and then underneath it. It took 4 days to put the 4 plates in, as 2 that side, 2 the other side, and then I done on the other side. I've already done the seal on the outside, the floor outside. So the welding you see inside has been matched on the outside. So that seal's all done all the way along now, ready for wax sealing. But I won't do that till the car's finished. Just looking at the panels now and the steering wheel. They got to be cleaned up at some point, but the steering wheel's too far gone, so unless I can get another one, you'll have a steering wheel cover. The seat belts, believe it or not, got no paint on them, they're in good nick. And the headlining, well, considering it as a builder's van, fair play to them. No mess at all, it's all nice and clean. Right, torque head bolts, I need to test them. Normally they come off easy, but I've only got a cheap set of torques and I had trouble. I need to get the bumpers off because where the bumpers have been, they backed into something, they've knocked the back in and it's caused the back to rust. You can see the rust all around the fitting box. But there's the torques. I got one off, one actually undone. T, not a registration number, I've always got a cup of tea. Right, the others, they didn't come undone, so I'm going to have to do a bit of skilled work or crafty fitting. The middle of the back seal is just surface rust on the outside, they all go there, but that just wants grinding down, rust treating and painting. And the back underneath that seal at that point is in good nick as well, just cleaning and checking. Right, so my torques snapped off. They're only cheap torques, I bought them, I've had like 5 sets of them, but as you can see they broke off. Now there's no way I can get an adjustable spanner in there because it's down in a gap. So the only answer is the old trusty welder in the garage, jump for a nut, put the nut on top and weld it on. And I got 3 of them to do. There's the first nut welder. Sorry I didn't think to put the camera on macro. The nuts welded on and now there I am undoing it. The heat from the weld does the thread on the bolt of roller good. It sort of heats up and gives a bit of heat treatment really. There's the bolt, it's still red hot and burn my fingers. Yeah, that's the way to do it. But it gets it off. I do need to get them off and I do need to rebuild the back. And I can tell you I'm glad to see that bumper coming off. That bumper's got to be put back into shape, have a bit of work done on it. Right, back in the shed into my old, these are high tensile bolts off of vehicles I've done in the past. I store bolts, nuts, washers, all for fittings for cars. There's the nut on the second one, still red hot, if you see it. Get the spanner on. I didn't weld that one very good, I had a bit of a job getting the spanner over the top, but still done the job. Okay, the next one, he was harder still, so I had to snap a socket set on top of that one and he come off. I had so much messing about under that one, he with the nut welded on, that he ain't quite as hot as the rest. But there you go, bumper off. Come on baby, it's a hot nut. Hot cross nut. Don't blame him, mind. I have to get new ones to go on there. Then again, any bolts to do to go on there, they don't have to be round there. I can round them off myself on the grinder. Right, now you can see the work. I want to put it on the left hand side, put it on the right hand side, and the rest cleaned up. And she's like new. Don't take me long to get the work done. Okay, there's the tools. I'm finishing up now in the house, and here's a little trick for those days when you haven't done a lot of work. Bit of soap, very liquid, and scrub your hands, and it cleans your hands. There's no fear of any dermatitis or anything. It feels rough on your hands when you're doing it, but that's why it cleans. I only recommend doing this if, you know, doing little jobs. But if you're working for several days and your hands get grubby, use a barrier cream and the proper stuff. Okay, there you go. All done another day. Tidy the sink for the missus. She'll cuss blind when she sees hand marks on a sugar container, but that's the fact of life for me. Occupational hazard sort of thing. Okay folks, hope you enjoyed watching that. Keep your eyes on this space and I'll be getting some more welding done soon. Petethewrist out for now.